Welcome back guys to another YouTube video. Now in today's video I'm going to be trying to explain about what really means if you are trying to analyze the forex market. Now I'm going to be analyzing the forex market with you guys, so stay with me till to the end of this video. I'm going to be specifically analyzing forex pairs, commodities, plus I'm going to get like two forex pairs and one commodity. Now stay with me till to the end of this video. I think we'll have learned a lot. Now for the recommended broker, I have been asked so many times for the recommended broker way. I recommend you to use is Infinix Capital. Sign up with Infinix Capital, the link will be down in the description. And also join our free Telegram channel. All the links are down in the description, plus following us on our social media platforms. Now at the moment I'm analyzing JPY USD. Now JPY USD is a currency pair that most of the times, if you have a clear market overview or a clear market analysis, you can make money, a lot of money from JPY USD pair. Now if you try to zoom out, currently I'm in a weekly time frame. Now in a weekly time frame you can see that we have a selling pressure from the sellers. Now the market has been dropping all the way from here up, all the way from, if I not go back to the other sides, is if you try connecting these trend lines from this and this, so this is our resistance level, where was a lot of pressure from the sellers. So this resistance level has been acting for so many times. Now if you try to go to my daily time frame, you can clearly see that this was our resistance level, which is our resistance trend line. Remember, we have already spotted our support and resistance levels where this pair has been playing around for so many times. Now GU, we came out last week and we told you GU is gonna drop from all the way from the level of 1.221002 to the level of 1.18053. so our analysis was respected. Now we can see if the market gave us an impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse move. Now we have a little bit correction. Now where are we expecting GU to go? So we had this pattern, which was a flag. So whenever you come along across flags, that means we are still in that particular trend. If it is an uptrend, that means you'll be coming along seeing bullish flags or bullish pennants or bullish wedges. But at the moment you can clearly see that we are experiencing a lot of bearish flags, which means we are still in a downtrend. Now we had an impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse move. Now at the moment you can see the market has broken our support level now, which means when the market breaks our support level, it becomes a resistance level. Now I want to go to 4-hour time frame to get a clear picture about the market. So we had this particular zone, which was respected by the market before it pushed to the downside. Now we had our bearish flag, price pushed, we had a breakout. After breakout there was a retest. After retest, the price dropped all the way from up to the downside. You get it? From the upside to the downside. So now this was our target. Like we told you that at the moment, if you are focusing on JPY USD, look for sell entries. Now JPY USD was swing from the breakout of this particular flag, and we sold it all the way to the downside. Now at the moment, if I try to zoom out my charts, I can see now we also have another impulsive and correction move. If I try connecting these resistance levels and my support levels for JPY USD, now I can see we still have another bearish flag, which might push the price all the way from this level to the downside. So now for JPY we are likely still in a downtrend. Now our stop loss is always above the resistance level, because if the market breaks this resistance level, that means we are no longer in a downtrend. The market must be turning up to the uptrend. Now for JPY guys, we have an impulse correction. Now we expect next week JPY will be making another impulsive move. Now if you're there and trying to analyze the JPY and you have difficulty in it, follow us on our social media platform on YouTube, which is FX Devs Market Analysis. We always come and make a weekly review about most pairs. Now you can comment down in the description and tell us which pair would you like us to analyze for you. It might be a cryptocurrency, it might be a commodity, it might be an index, it might be a currency pair. So feel free to send us texts about which pairs would like us to analyze for you guys. Now, like I told you, don't forget to hit the link in the description and sign up with Infinux Capital, the fastest broker at the moment we are using. All the links are down in the description. Now I'm going to into another, my second pair, which is Euro JPY. Now Euro stroke Japanese yen is our next pair. Like you know, we start by identifying our major market key levels, but at the moment they can see they are already identified. Without wasting your time, I'm going to go to my higher time frame, which is the weekly time frame, to get a clear picture. Now when I go in the higher time frame, I can see Euro JPY was in a deep uptrend. So for Euro JPY, we were in an uptrend whereby the market was making higher highs and higher lows, 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 higher highs and higher lows. Now, when the market approached this level, I can see there is a lot of buying pressure on this particular level. I don't know whether you can see it as well. There is a lot of buying pressure on that particular level. Now, if there is a lot of buying pressure at that particular level, that means sellers have exhausted, but we have a lot of pressure coming from the buyers. Now, what I'm going to do secondly is connecting my support and resistance trend lines. I'm going to get that for my support and resistance trend lines. Now, when I'm done with my support and resistance trend lines, I can clearly see how we have a little bit sort of like a bullish flag, which might break to the upside, continue buying all the way from here to this level. I'm going to go to my daily time frame, and I go to my daily time frame. Try to make my trend lines a little bit perfect. Now on the daily time frame, I can see Euro JPY has been consolidating around this level. So Euro JPY has been consolidating around this level. I don't know why, but we are going to see why is it consolidating around this level. Now, if you get a clear picture inside this bullish flag of ours, let me first delete this. You can see we had an impulse correction, impulse move, correction, impulse move. Now I can clearly see that we also have another impulse move. If I try connecting this touch and this plus this, and also connect this upper, now we have an impulse correction. But you can see that when the buyers tried to push the price to the upside, we had our third touch on this particular resistance trend line. Now the price didn't break this level because there is a lot of resistance trend line whereby there is a lot of selling pressure on this particular level. Now the price didn't break that level. Now if you go to in my 4 hour time frame, 4 hourly time frame of Euro JPY, in the 4 hour time frame, like I told you, we had a resistance on this level, because that's why the price didn't break out to go in a bullish momentum. But when the price touched on this level of Euro JPY, we had a lot of selling pressure. Now push the price back to the downside. Now we are asking ourselves, where is Euro JPY heading? At the moment, like I've told you before, Euro JPY is in a little bit consolidation. I don't know whether you can see it. So it has the possibility of dropping, coming back here to gain a momentum to break this level. What we anticipate, we as FX Tips, is price might break to the downside, because you can clearly see that we have an impulse correction. This market can make, after breaking out this trend line, we can see it dropping to the downside, or it can come back to make another touch. It can be like a fifth touch to break this pattern and buy all the way to this TP. Now all these possibilities, they can happen. Now it's up to you to get the confirmations about where exactly this pair is going to be heading. Now, like I've told you, wait for the confirmation. The first confirmation, if you are to sell this flag, wait for the breakout and retest, then you can jump in for a sale from this level and trade. Put your stop loss above the resistance level and sell this pair all the way up to here. Now if you're looking to buy this pair also, wait for a trend line. It can be a candlestick pattern or bounce or rejection. Place your buy stop. After placing your buy stop, this can be your first TP for this flag, bullish flag. This can be your second TP. Now all you have to do is wait for the confirmation to see where the price exactly is going to hit. But at the moment, EURJPY, when we are in our higher time frame, we clearly see that when you go to the weekly time frame, we have a candlestick pattern. So we have candlestick patterns whereby I'm trying to see we have a little bit hammer on our support level. Now if you're trading your JPY next week, try to be keen, because it's still a little bit confusing, but most of the confirmations are indicating buy, because I can see we also have a bullish engulfing candle in our daily time frame. Now for your JPY, you can more focus on getting buying positions if it doesn't break this support level to drop to the downside. Mostly focus on buying Euro JPY. Now our last pair which I'm going to be analyzing is a commodity, which is gold. Gold. And I'm going to start from the higher time frame. gold, I'm going to start by indicating, okay, our chart has updated. Now I'm going to try to zoom out. You can see for gold we had a, I'll first delete this. Now for gold last week, like I told you, we had a bearish engulfing candle which closed last week, and I told you for gold, if you are trying to look for buy entries, first wait a little bit because we are in a deep downtrend whereby the market is making lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. When I jumped in the daily time frame, I told you if you are to jump in gold, wait for it to make a little bit pullback, which it made. If you are following us, we told you for gold, wait a little bit pullback on these particular levels, because the video was uploaded. Go back and watch the full video of analysis which you uploaded when we were analyzing specifically gold. Now we had a breakout and a retest, but if I try to zoom out, you can clearly see that gold is making sort of like a head and shoulders pattern. Now we had this bearish flag. I don't know whether you can see it, but this bearish flag, where this bearish flag. So now the price broke this support trend line after came back and made a retest. So that means for gold, we are still expecting gold to drop from this level up to our first TP of this bearish flag. Now if you are there and focusing on gold, we are still in a downward trend because the market is making high highs and high lows, high highs and lower lows and lower highs. Now if you are trying to wait or look for a reversal at the moment, do not look for reversals in gold. Gold is still dropping because I can clearly see there is a little bit sort of like a support level here, because I can see that the price came and rejected this level this particular week. So you can see the price now is trying to play around this level. But remember, we also have another confirmation, which is a bearish engulfing candle on our resistance level. That's why I've told you that gold, if you are to trade gold, at least wait for gold to approach this level, which is our major market key level, because gold has been respecting this level so many times. Maybe we can have a double bottom of this falling channel. We can have a double bottom of this falling channel. Now after the market making a double bottom, that's when we expect gold to go in an uptrend and you see a lot of buying momentum. But as per now, if you're trading gold, I think focus on waiting or getting selling positions or selling entries, because all the confirmations we have, they are for selling. We don't have any confirmation for buying gold at the moment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, plus commenting down the description. We do not text anybody, but if you do text us, we're going to put down our Telegram number where you can be sending us direct messages so that we can reply to you. Don't forget to also sign up with our reliable crypto for forex broker, which we recommend, which is Infinox Capital. All the links are down in the description. We'll meet in another video.